What is it? You're sure? Once we crucify Hardcase, there will be no going back. Good. Help me carry him to the roof. Left or right?
If you're going to kill me, just do it already.
No. I want you to suffer. And I want everyone here to witness your suffering.
Legion, when we came here, this was to be a simple conquest. No more difficult than that of the Twisted Hairs. But it has taken years. Years of pain and sacrifice. Many of you were not with us when the Legion first laid claim to this land.
Many of you were bleeders or snowblind, aimless until you found the Legion. Others are from Wrighttown, victims of Blackthorn's pride. Many others are those who simply saw the purity of Caesar's order. I've asked much of you these last few years. But now, with this man's death, there will be no one left for Blackthorn to hide behind. When they fall, we will be vindicated. We will be victorious. We will stand tall as Legion. That's enough. He's ready for the cross. As he dies, so does the spirit of the bear. They'll consolidate what little they have left in Camp New Phoenix, preparing themselves for their last stand. It's almost over now, Courier. All that's left is to tie up loose ends. You're eager. Good. Use that in the final push. Dolus has served us well. We would not be here without him. Without him, you would still be our enemy. But with Hardcase's death, his usefulness has come to an end. He's a liability now, and he must be eliminated. That task falls to you. A sentiment I, and many others, share. My Frumentaria found him hiding in an apartment building, like a coward. He shouldn't be much trouble for you. While you're gone, I'll amass our troops outside of New Phoenix. The end is near. Ave, true to Caesar.
Keep looking! Die! Where are you?
You're not NCR, that's good. I might still shoot you, though. Oh, I did. It's the NCR turning against me I didn't expect. Guess that's why they call him Clever Harold. I know. You know, I had a family once. We all lived on this farm back in... God, I don't remember anymore. My wife's name was Irma. Don't know what she ever saw in me, but the only thing I loved more than her was our son. It's amazing what you take for granted. How much it hurts when it's gone. I thought it was the cons at first, till they showed the bull on their flag. I was beaten, forced to watch as they violated my wife and took my son away. And Graham gave me a choice. Join his frumentari or die. I chose the former. I spent years in that hell, forced to watch as they turned my son into a monster. Until I was finally sent to California. I thought I was free. Then I saw NCR. And I saw how General Oliver and Kimball and the senators treated the people beneath them. The conscripts were no better than slaves. NCR is Legion. Just a different animal on the flag, really. Everywhere you look, it's just one fuck-up after another. Vegas, California, Arizona, the frontier. I had a plan to change all that, to make things better. Too late now, though. Far too late. I tried to change things from the inside at first. You can see how well that worked out. That was Plan A. Arrogant bastard, he'd still be around if he'd just listened to me. I want someone to know why I did this. I want someone to remember me. Now that I say it out loud, it sounds idiotic. All right, finish it. You're the courier. I have no chance against you. Besides, I'm tired.
So here we are, Butcher. My descent into damnation continues even now.
Nothing. There's nothing we can do. We have failed God, broken our covenant. We are but a people forsaken to the wasteland. All I can hope for now is that the Lord takes pity on me, and by some mercy a bullet finds my heart this day. My people? My people are nothing but slaves to your whims now. I'm sure our women just love being involved with the Legion.
The last thing I expected was to work with the Crusaders. Let's hope they can keep up.
Hello again. If you're here to ask if you have our support, you do. At least until the battle is over. We'll head back to Junkfleet, and that's all you need to know. Being the captain of the guard wasn't just for show. A good leader stands next to their subordinates. I can respect the Legion for that, at least. It's not going to be easy. Even after everything you've done, the NCR is still a threat. We'll still probably win, but we're going to lose people. In case one of us doesn't make it, I want to say that I respect you. More than anyone else here. If things had been different, we might have even been partners.
Do you think anyone would notice if I snuck away to the Portland Royal? No, never mind. I don't want to risk it.
A ghoul named Tondi K. Erdesh. She's been taking a lot of us out.
Ah, courier. I suppose Dolus is dead then. Good. It's almost over now. You can feel it. The frontier will be forever changed. And you will be the agent of that change. I will stay by the legate's side, ready to offer aid when he requires it. I will also take care of Ophelia. She will never again know pain. Not true pain, in any case. Farewell, courier, and thank you for everything.
Is it true that Vulpes was a dog's head?
Courier, it pleases me to see you this day. In a matter of moments, NCR will be crushed beneath our feet. Thanks to your efforts, our soldiers are well equipped for the battle that lies ahead. My elite will guide you when you enter the terminal. I will continue to train our men, and one day bring them up to the standard of Lanius's troops. Ave, courier. May your cup run over with wine and blood.
That just seems excessive.
Am I the only one who thinks that we should kill Wellick? No? Just me? All right.
Blackthorn will pay for what he did to Snowblind. We tolerate Irvington, but only just.
Courier, I'll assume by your presence that Dolus is dead. He'll be remembered for his service. Our legion is ready. Blackthorn and those few still loyal to him cower in fear. There is no better time to strike. When you're ready, give the word. We go in hard and fast. An assault on all sides. We'll take the terminal first. Eliminate their high-ranking officers. Then you will descend into the hangar and kill Blackthorn. The main force is required on the surface to take the camp. Besides which, you're the courier of the Mojave. Blackthorn is just an old man playing general. It should be simple to end him. The same as me, excited, looking forward to the inevitable kill. We've waited long enough. Now, we let loose the jaws of war. Make it quick. I haven't spoken with 10th Eye, but one of his Eyebots did leave a package addressed to you. It's on my right. I didn't think the mayor would support us, but they kept up their end of our bargain. The mayor will be removed in time, but for now, they're a powerful ally. Quite a few are chafing under our leadership, and there's been some fighting regarding the burned man. In spite of this, they are effective warriors. They will serve us well. Good. I was almost going to start without you.
For Kaiser! For the Legion! Charge!
Our new weapons will last. Thing I. Special. Was to work with Crusaders.
pay for this. courier. Figures it would be you. When I first heard you arrived in the frontier, I was relieved. Finally, our salvation had arrived. The courier of the Mojave, here to end our war. To fix my mistake. But my biggest mistake was bringing you here. I hold no illusion regarding what happens next. I'm dying one way or the other. But before I die, I'll make sure to kill you first, for Hardcase's sake. Rancor. He was a bastard, but I understood him. You. I don't know who you are or where you came from. Maybe you have a good reason to do this. Maybe that scar is the only reason you need. But to me, you're just a punk. And that's all you'll ever be. This is the Liberator. It's part of the reason we came here. The dream was that we'd get it flying, and then use it to take California back from Kimball and his kind. You've done a pretty good job of crushing that dream. Come and get it, you sick bastard.
The day is ours. The few left alive have fled back south. New Phoenix has fallen. The frontier is now under Legion control. The North is secure. NCR has nowhere to run when the Butcher moves west. This is a complete and utter victory. I want to apologize, Courier. When you first came to me, I dismissed you as nothing more than a wasteland fable. But you've proven me wrong, again and again. It is because of you that everything you see is ours. I am a proud man, but I'm happy to say I was wrong about you. Thank you. Watch yourself. It only takes a single error to lose favor. The road ahead of us will be difficult, as all things are. But now we can see the end. It's a new day, Courier. Let's see what we can do.
And so came to an end the courier's exploits in the frontier. With the fall of Camp New Phoenix, there was nothing to stop the legate, as he declared the frontier a Legion territory. Vindicated by his victory, Valerius was finally granted free rein over his dominion. He immediately instituted measures of reform. Under his rule, the Legion's dependence on slave labor was greatly diminished, and a choice few females were allowed to serve in the military. When told by Caesar to reverse these changes, Valerius declared himself Caesar, creating an eternal schism between the Northern and Southern Legion. Calidus continued to serve the legate faithfully, acting as the legate's political dagger to eliminate his enemies. Calidus would take advantage of the split from the main force to have a statue constructed in Joshua Graham's honor. The Malpais legate would finally be rewarded for his service. After the fall of New Phoenix and their blasphemous alliance with the Legion, most of the Crusaders returned to Utah. Those who remained were soon enslaved or killed. Per the courier's previous agreement, Clemens was spared this fate and, instead, chose to take his own life. Longinus's elite guard and their weapons had been key in the taking of New Phoenix. However, with the NCR defeated, the legate began to integrate their technology into the Legion, making Longinus's spears and swords obsolete. Longinus refused to accept this, and his elite guard continued to use the weapons. They held them high as they ran towards a machine gun nest, where they were all gunned down. Following the courier's visit, the lights of Underland that had once shone so brightly dimmed and eventually died out. As per their agreement, Junkfleet was left mostly untouched by the Legion. Though Junkfleet remained free, its surrounding territories were all brought under Legion subjugation. The mayor's dream of a unified Portland Republic withered and died under the flag of the Bull. The courier destroyed the Church of Eternal Life without mercy. Their traditions and beliefs would die with them. With the war over, Irvington was fully taken over by the Legion. It wasn't long before the Legionnaires began to grow sick and die. A few even mutated into horrific creatures. To stop the plague, Irvington was burned to the ground, with its citizens still inside. With the salt mine gone, thanks to the courier, Salt Town quickly died off. Worries that a salt shortage would ensue disappeared, as new veins and mines were discovered. These mines were run by those who had suffered in Salt Town, and so the workers were treated with respect and dignity. The frontier became known as a haven for miners, with even workers from Quarry Junction making the journey up north. The Trocali were unable to restore power to their generator, and were doomed to die a slow death within their bunker. A few brave scouts attempted to find a new home, but they never returned, and the Trocali quickly went extinct. After Tenth Eye's dealings with the courier, the network's legend within the frontier began to diminish. Yet in other places it grew. The network expanded nationwide, reaching from New Vegas all the way to the capital wasteland. Although the courier would never speak to Tenth Eye again, they could at times feel someone watching them, protecting them. America's internal doubt continued to push her away from everyone. Unable to resolve it, she grew distant. She didn't belong with the Crusaders. Maybe she didn't belong anywhere. She decided on her next scouting mission to disappear. No one would miss her. Your robot faced considerable resistance from the Legionnaires, even after proving himself to the legate. Despite this, and his lingering misgivings over the Legion's more extreme actions, your robot is ultimately content. And so it came to an end, the courier's magnum opus, a final adventure to the unknown. The road to Hoover Dam now lay before the courier, an empty slate to be carved. Because war never changes.
You're not NCR, that's good. Maybe. But everything I did trying to make this better. Can the legate say that? Can you? All right, finish it. What? The legate has called for my death. You don't have a choice. Just finish it already. Yes, I want this to be over. I guess you're right. No family, no NCR, no Legion. Might as well be dead already. Gotta say, I was not expecting this. Goodbye, Courier. Hopefully your story has a better ending than mine.